And here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, welcome, welcome, welcome to Prime Time Live Stream. For all of you watching around the world, you guys are amazing. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in every single day. Even when you can't, you tune in. Thank you so much, everybody. You guys are amazing. Huge shout outs to all of you. And also, I will say, for all the people around the world today on this stream. Yes, yes, yes. On this stream. You best believe it. $200 bottle will be going on this challenge. For all of you watching, this is a live stream. If you haven't watched a live stream before, you will not know what to expect. Only thing I can tell you is that every stream that we do every day is a little bit different. We do cook barbecue. We do amazing, amazing food. And for all of you around the world today on this stream, we're going to be strictly talking about whiskey. Yes, whiskey. Yes, whiskey. A lot of you love whiskey. And some of you want to get into whiskey. So we're going to do this on this stream. Yes, yes. Let me drink some water here. As a matter of fact, I got my water right over here. Let me drink this water. Okay, on this stream, for all of you watching, we're going to be putting up a $200 whiskey challenge. And for some of you that don't know what that is, you're going to see exactly what I mean now. For all of you around the world, don't forget to hit that like button if you haven't already. Also, in the corner, you can subscribe, okay? Don't forget to subscribe, or we're going to be using that Whipper Grill tomorrow. Yesterday, I made a beautiful brisket. I made a beautiful brisket. You know, now that I almost said I kind of want to drink. I want to eat a tri-tip. I do want to eat a tri-tip. Maybe we'll do that this week. But the point of the matter is, we cook everything. We cook anything you can think of on the barbecue. Make sure of it. Make sure you know we cook everything on the barbecue. So you can go rewatch those streams. Cosmic Kitty, thank you for being here. She did send a super chat yesterday, and thank you everybody for sending super chats. Also, Forum Kitty, April, a couple other people here. Okay, so here we go. This is what we're gonna do. We're also going to be talking about fragrances. Yes, we're going to be talking about fragrances. We're going to be talking about a lot of things on this stream. One thing certain, we're really going to talk about fragrances for some of you. And am I going to open up a bottle in front of you guys? Maybe I will. Maybe I will. We're going to be talking about stuff. But before anything, let's do this before the sun goes down. Okay, to do this, you got to get yourself some of these. Now, these are stickers that you can put underneath here, yes? And for all of you, clean these. Yes, I cleaned these. Let me make sure the water's out of here. Here you go. We're going to put them under here. And we are also going to be making sure that all the water's out. It's good. There you go. It's good. Okay, so what I'm we're going to be using Cream of Kentucky, a small batch. So that's going to be this one over here. Small batch. And then I will be using Wild Turkey, the 70th anniversary. Yes, 70th anniversary. And again, I'm going to tell you the prices of some of these. Then we're going to be putting up Tin Cup, American whiskey, 10-year Tin Cup. Okay, we're going to be putting this on the screen. Let's move this around here. Okay, so to start, get yourself some of these. We're going to use today, we're going to use whatever color has more. Here we go. Let's open this up. Okay, that wasn't a good way to put cream in Kentucky. Come on, man. Anyways, I'm gonna keep that like that. Screw it. Let's put Wild Turkey 70th. Man, that cock doesn't want to. Oof, that cock doesn't want to hold on here. Oh man, let me put this over here. Okay, so for all of you odds that are around the world, price ranges. I'm going to tell you price ranges. Now, these are great things for you guys to have, okay? You get a good amount of whiskey when you're barbecuing, and it's a doozy, okay? Always have a different array of whiskeys. The best part about this whole stream is that each one of these tastes a little bit different. The American whiskey is going to be a little bit different than all of them. You got this one, which this one is a $200, yes, a $200 bottle that we have out here. And you guys already know what I think of that company. They do good stuff. Real good stuff. You already sold me. My empty bottle's right over here. Here's my empty bottle for some of you. There's my empty bottle. Yes, yes, yes. Shout outs to all of Texas. Shout out to all of Texas. Yes, yes, yes. So this is my empty bottle, and we have a new bottle on here. So I want to tell you guys, the reason why I'm doing this challenge is because there's a lot of people that don't know officially the market. Yes, they don't know the market. They think that the market is going down. It's not going down, as a matter of fact. It's not going down. Only companies that are new are going down below. We're talking about whiskey companies, obviously. Wild Turkey is never going to go. I'm just going to say this right now. Wild Turkey is never going to go bust, okay? Wild Turkeys, you're never going to have an issue with some of these companies like this. Huge. Everybody knows Wild Turkey. Never going to go bankrupt. So for anybody that thinks the whiskey is tanking, whiskeys are not tanking. The only ones that are tanking are the small companies. That's all it is. They get hit really hard. They get really hard. And if it's not for Texas, you know what? If it's not for Texas, this company over here, they would be underwater. But thank the Lord that we have good Americans out there that support their favorite distillery, and most of Texas supports Garrison Brothers. I am from Florida, so I can say officially that I'm not in Texas, but I can say this is good stuff, really good stuff. So is it worth 200 when you can buy? Is it worth 200? When you could buy Cream of Kentucky, a small batch. This one's about $70, $80, okay? This one over here, MSRP is about $60. Now, it's very hard to find, very limited, but I can tell you this, secondary already sold for $200. But MSRP is under $100. Okay, you're looking at $60. I have a lot of these. I I have too many of those. Those are too many I have. Now, this is one of the more expensive ones. Reason why is because it's age. It has an age. This is MGP juice. So, for all of you who want to know, this is sourced out of Indiana. Yeah, sourced out of Indiana. And this one actually goes for a little bit more than those. About $80 you could find. If you get lucky, you can find it for $70. So, we're going to do a challenge. And on this challenge, I want to challenge myself, and I want to make sure that you guys understand. I'm putting myself outside. Yes, with the wind hitting my ass. Yes, I'm commando today. Yes, I am commando today. And if I can say one thing, the wind is hitting my buttocks. Yes. The point of the matter is, I don't even know why I said that. The point of the matter is, I want to make sure that you guys understand. The whiskey market is not going down. That's one. Two. These whiskeys are all great, but is a $200 bottle really worth it? At the end of the day, when you can maybe buy something else, which one is going to beat this one? Is this one going to come first? Why is it going to come first? I need to know. And I'm outside. So outside, I can smell all those parrots flying by, those stinky parrots. I can smell the water, the ocean. I can smell the ocean. I can smell the breeze. I can smell everything. And I can say being outside is better than being inside because I can actually experience a little bit of a different feeling when I'm having these. If you guys want to try drinking whiskey outside, drink it outside and drink it inside. With wind outside, you're going to see a little bit different. So here we go. Let's start. This is Wild Turkey 70th. Let's bang this in here. This is the more expensive one, Garrison Brothers. Let's put that in there. This one is, what the heck is this? Oh, this is Tin Cup 10 year. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to hit that like button. Let's get those likes up, baby. I do know Mondays are horrible for me. Yesterday was a bad day for the Super Chats and live streams, but I still got to thank everybody for tuning in and being a part of the stream. Tin Cup 10 year. Let's put this on here, okay? Tin Cup 10 year. Let's put it on. And another one I want to put too will be yes. Yeah, cream of Kentucky. Why did I spell out like that? Beautiful bottle for the ladies. Look at the ladies. Look at this. Amazing. Hey, let's pop this open. Okay, so we did this live so you guys can see. Perfect. Now, let me put the light on so you can see a little bit better. Yes. Cheerio. Okay, so now this is what we're gonna do. It's gonna be a blind. I don't want to know that the $200 bottle's in front of me, but we're gonna say this, okay? We're gonna put some of these aside. Let me start moving these, and also we're gonna put that glacier water. Let's put that glacier water a little bit back. Let me move this over here. That way we have room over here for us to see what the heck we're doing. Okay, so we have this going. I think this looks good. Good presentation. Presentation's key. Okay, one thing is certain, okay? I don't know which is which. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start moving it. For all of you, here we go. We're going to put it on here, and then we're going to put one on the side. So here we go. I'm going to start moving some of these out of the way. I don't know which is which. Okay, I don't know which is which. We're going to start moving all of these around. Okay, all of them around. Here we go. Make sure that you guys see what you see what I'm doing? I don't know which is which. And cheating would be the worst thing possible. It's wasting my time and your time. There's no cheating here. I want to actually do this so that I know, in fact, it's a $200 bottle. Yes, it's a $200 bottle. Really, really, nowadays in 2024, really, really worth it up against some of these bad boys. Under $100 whiskeys. Obviously, this is a limited. You guys know this is amazing. You guys know it's amazing. Just to secure my palate, I just want to tell you guys what I ate today. I ate leftover brisket in the afternoon, and is that going to change my judgment? Well, I don't think so. I used raspberry chipotle barbecue sauce. Is that going to change my my verdict? I don't. Maybe I don't know. I don't think so. But the point of the matter is, the reason why we're outside, so that we get to get the elements. We get the elements out here and see how this works. So I don't know which is which, okay? Here we go. Don't know which is which. And here we go. We're going to start putting this on here. Let's start putting a couple bad boys on. Here they go. Let's put some bad boys on here. And we could put this one. We could put the run. We could put the run out here. Let's put the run right here. Okay, one thing is certain. Okay, just looking at this. There's one thing certain right now, just looking at this. There's two darker whiskeys currently on the screen. Okay, you're seeing two whiskeys currently that are darker on the screen. I'm not going to look down. I'm just not going to look down. I'm going to pick any. And for all of you, I'm actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I already looked down, right? I looked down to the color. So maybe I shouldn't even look down. I'm not going to look down. Okay, I'm not going to look down. Here we go. Let's put this. I don't even know. Okay, here we go. I'm going to try not to look down. But I did look down, and there was two darker ones. Yes, there was two darker ones. Let me drink some water before we do this. Also, I have some fragrance talk for all of you. We're gonna open this bottle right now, very soon on the stream for the fragrance people to know. You know, sometimes I gotta say the right things to some of you out there. Okay, so here we go. First one I'm gonna pick is probably I think it's the middle one. I'm trying not to look. Okay, so here we go. Middle one so far. Looking at this, and the color is nice. Color's nice. Here we go. Let's nose this one out. This is really nice. I'm gonna say this right now. This is very, very good. The nose on here, really like it a lot. Really, really like it a lot. The first one that we have so far, really like it a lot. A lot of almost like a sweet oak, a little bit of a citrus note, and man, this is really good. Really, really good. Okay, so for all of you, here we go. First one. Okay, first one. The challenge is officially started. The first one is here. The challenge is we're going to be putting up a $200 bottle. Yes, a $200 bottle up against some other bottles out here under $100. And I'm also going to be putting, obviously you guys know this is limited edition, limited release. This is a little bit of limited release, and this one's a new one from 2024. There's two bottles on here from 2024, and this one is from last year, 2023. So here we go. Let's start with this one, okay? Here we go. You guys are amazing. Here we go. Let's drink this up. Can I stop the show? Can I stop the show? Can I stop the show right now? I mean, this thing is so good. Wait a minute. I did not just see a turkey. Is that a turkey that I'm seeing wild? What the hell's even that? Oh, wait a minute. I think I just saw a flying turkey. Anyways, here we go. Let's drink this up. This is ridiculous. thick, rich, nice, not overpowering, not overstrong, very nice, almost perfect. This is, whatever that is almost perfect. And if I could say one thing right now, I'm going to say this. I don't know how many of you are able to get any of these bottles that we have here, but all of these bottles are fantastic. I am not trying to put a dig on Garrison Brothers. I want to do a good show for all of you, but I can officially say that whatever I just had is really fantastic. Really good, a little bit long finish, a little bit rich, and everything I want in a bourbon whiskey. I really like that a lot. And I think it's the middle one, right? We put the middle one. So I already had that one. Let me put this one outside. I'm just going to say I'm going to put that one aside for right now. This one, whatever this is, this is really, really outstanding. Has to be one of the best ones here. I mean, I can't imagine that there's anything better than that. That is perfect. And I haven't had any whiskey today. That is really, really perfect. Okay, so here we go. We're going to go for another one. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the last one over here. I don't know what the last one is, but I can tell you. Here we go. I grab it. Here we go. Let's nose this one out. And for all of you, here we go. For all of you, please do me a favor. Hit that like button if you haven't. Up here, hit that like button if you haven't. And for some of you watching around the world, make sure, if you haven't hit that like button, hit it now. Hit it now. Hit that like button now. So here we go. Let's try this one out. This is another banger. Oh my Lord. I had to put that down. I had to put that one down. This is another banger, whatever this is. Here we go. Let's nose this one out. Oh, that is an absolute banger. No. This is really, really good. Man. Oh, this is insane. Okay, let me try this out. Wow, that is good. That is good. That is good. You know what? I need to drink some water because I still have the finish of the other whiskey. That is really good. Okay, here we go. Let's nose this one out again. Yeah, let's drink this up. Can you guys tell? Look at the glass. You see the oil on the glass is sticking. This is very, very good. Very, very good. Man, that's good. I could keep on drinking that one. But the thing is, wait a minute. The thing is that this one is ridiculous. The nose on this one, maybe it's because I'm outside. This kind of has like a pastry type of a taste. I mean, nose. It's very sweet and almost like a pastry, like a pastry. I want to try this one again, but I don't want to drink it all. Here we go. Let's drink the one that we're just having it. And then this one. It's almost like a little bit of a seasoned oak. A little bit of a seasoned oak. A little bit, tad bit of spice and brown sugars. And again, I do smell a little bit almost like citrus on here. I don't know why I smell citrus. Maybe. Oh, I think I know why I smell citrus. Lord heavens. Lord heavens. Lord heavens. Let's just start opening this up. I've been wearing this today, okay? And for some of you that love fragrance talk, here we go. Let me open this one up. Okay, so today, this is what I'm wearing. That's what's popping out. That's what I'm smelling in the air right now. I'm wearing this. I'm wearing this, and I smell this all over my skin, on my neck, my wrist. This is Aqua de Gio. Oh, that parfum. And if I can say one, let me clean this up. If I can say one thing about this, okay, I bought this today at a steal of a price. I found this at a store for a discounted price, about $80. And I said, you know what? Let me just buy this. Let me just give it a shot. Let me buy it. You guys already know when I think of the other one. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of this. Even though I have it, I'm not a fan. This is an old bottle, and you guys already know I am not a fan of this. There's something about this that doesn't resonate with my personality, my aura, right? So I can say this for a lot of you. We're going to talk about fragrances now. But I just realized that I was wearing this, and this lasts a long, long time. I wore this today, and it's really, really good. Aqua de Gio, and this is the Eau de Parfum. It's different than that one, obviously. A little bit salty. Almost like a marine citrus note on there. Very, very nice. Very strong. And we'll talk about that now. So let me start moving that. I think that's why I'm smelling that citrus. I'm smelling it because of that. So here we go. Let's drink this one up here. That one, I'm going to say this. That one is as perfect as it can get for a bourbon whiskey. If you want a real bourbon whiskey, you want something that's literally from Kentucky, that has to be from Kentucky. This is exactly what you think of when you want to have a good bourbon whiskey. That's exactly it. This one seems to me that it has a bit of almost like a different kind of almost like a pastry type of a note on here, and it's a little bit, how can I explain to you? It's a little bit almost perfect being outside. And the nose is ridiculous. So far that one is right now. Me being outside, so far that one is number one, okay? That one's number one. This one is number two. And again, I'm doing these blind. So I have, let me just put this one over here. Okay, so we have number one. Number one so far is this one, right? Let me see. That one is number one. Let me see. Yeah, but this one's ridiculous. You know what? Okay. Wait a minute. Let me smell this up. Very a little bit. Oof, that is a hot heater. Which one do I have to put in number one for now? Number one. By the way, we're gonna put number one here and then number two. So far, I think we're gonna do. Let me see. I'm gonna just do one more taste. That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. It's almost like a. Oh, that's almost like a. You know what? Let me have this one here. Let me have this one here. And that one's perfect. What the heck? This is remarkable. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. This is remarkable. Long finish too. There's a reason why I'm putting this one second, okay? I'm gonna tell you exactly why. Okay, so we have this one and this one. Let me move this aside. Okay, so now, here we go. This is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna drink a little bit of water on here. And for all of you watching, here we go. Yes, Icelandic water. Let's drink a little bit of this. And here we go, baby. And here we go. I'm gonna drink this one. Here we go. Let's nose this one out. This is They're all good. Only thing about this one compared to the nose on this one isn't as great as these two. I'm gonna say that right now. Let me nose it again. I still smell a little bit citrus. It could be the fragrance that I had sprayed on my bonnet. I still smell a little bit citrus. Here we go, smelling up. This is nice. Okay, let me try this out. Cheers, cheers to all of you. Cheers, cheers to all of you. I'm going to go through the chat room right now. April O'Neil. Good to see you, April O'Neil. Farm Kitty. Great to see you, Farm Kitty. All of you. Cosmic Kitty. Shout out to Cosmic Kitty. She helped out this weekend. I can say that. Also, Alan Gordon, great to see Alan Gordon. Thank you, everybody. Don't forget to comment in the chat room. Chat room's active. Make sure to be part of the chat room. And I can maybe I'll see you. Here we go. Let's drink this up. That one isn't as good as the other ones. I'll say that right now. The reason why I'm going to say this, I'm going to tell you what I taste on this one. I taste a little bit more citrus than any of these. I almost get a little bit of a spice on here. The oak note on here is a little bit almost like, how can I say the word? What's the word that I can say? Not tannic. It's not tannic. It's a little bit like, it's a little bit bitter, but it's good. It's nice little. It has almost the oak note almost has a sour note on here. It's really nice. I really like it a lot. Let me try this out again. Let me nose this again. And before I nose it, I'm gonna drink a little bit of water. Here we go. Let's drink this up. Here we go, baby. We stream every single day, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget, we stream every day. Don't forget to tune in every day. Tomorrow, I'm going to be cooking. Today, you already know I have leftovers. Yes, I'm going to eat more leftovers. I already had the brisket already earlier. I'm going to have some more. Ladies and gentlemen, if I could ask you guys one thing, do me a favor, hit that like button on the screen. Tap the screen a couple times if you haven't. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And over here in the corner, in the corner, right here in the corner. There's three little dots. Like you hit that like button. I really need those likes on these YouTube algorithm because I am changing the title very often. YouTube doesn't like that. So here, let's drink this up. Oh, damn, that's good. That is good. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put more light on here. We need more light. Let's put some more light on here. There you go. We got to put some more light. I mean, come on, man. This is a professional channel, for God's sake. We need more light. This is Lion's Place so far. If you can't tell, I barely drank that one. But it's good, though. All of these are really good. Really good. So my issue with that one is, after having number one and number two, it's like you're handing me a Diet Coke. You can't hand a man a Diet Coke after I just drink Coca-Cola and Sprite. You can't do that. So anyways, that's number one so far. This is number two, number three, and here we go. Let's have this one. Now I'm gonna say this. I don't know if you can tell the difference in color. I just looked just now the color of some of these whiskeys. Difference in color, a little bit huge of a difference. I'm just gonna put this right here. Look at the color on these bad boys. A little bit huge of a difference. If I can say one thing, it's just it's almost like watching. What is it? It's almost like watching Deadpool and black and white, and then you see that bottle. You see that cup that I showed you, and that cup is literally color. Yes. So this is what we're gonna do. Over here, Farm Kitty, Farm Kitty. Oh, thank you so much, Farm Kitty. Shout out to Farm Kitty. I know that Mondays are my worst days, so for anybody that sends Super Chats, I really, really appreciate it on today. Farm Kitty, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And today's my favorite day of the week, Monday. Farm Kitty with $10 Super Chat on here. And she says over here, Reaper, happy Monday, wifey. She love you, boo. That's what she says. And I think for some of you that don't know who Wifey is, I think we got some great people out here. She's talking about one of our great supporters, April O'Neil. She's talking about one of our great supporters, April O'Neil. So for all of you watching, here we go, Farm Kitty. Huge thank you to Farm Kitty. Thank you so much. And you know what? I'm going to put a timer. I'm going to put a timer on myself. Go. Let's put a timer on myself. Let's put a timer on myself. Let's see. Let's put a timer on myself. Let's see officially how long I'm gonna hold this bottle for. This glass for. Here we go. Let's nose this up. This is ridiculous. The nose on this is a lot different than any of these. I'll tell you that right now. The nose on this one, super unique. Super unique. A lot of honey. A lot of honey. A lot of honey. Oak. Very strange oak. I would say that. The oak note on here is very different than any of these. All of these oak notes that I had so far, the notes that I smelled on these other glasses, they are very similar to Kentucky style oak note, very similar to Indiana oak note, and even I can say even. I think you guys would be able to tell just by doing one of these kind of noses. Here we go. Let's nose this one again. Oh, I went way deep. Farm Kitty, thank you so much, Farm Kitty, for the $10 Super Chat. A little positivity goes really a long way. I will say that. I do tell you guys that a lot of you that are watching, I'm going to say this. A lot of you that are watching, you guys want all the great content, all the great entertainment. I try my best to do everything I can every day for all of you watching on the stream. Okay, today I sprayed this on. You guys already know when it comes to fragrances. What did I say about fragrances? Fragrances are part of your personality. Okay, it goes very close to your personality. Whatever you choose is what you like, and that's just what it is. Again, when it comes to fragrances, I'm going to say this right now for a lot of men out there. I did a fragrance stream yesterday on a Sunday, and again, I'm going to say it one more time. Okay, if this fragrance is amazing to me, if I like it, I get compliments. Say I get compliments today. I'll tell you guys that I do. Also, if it's bad, I wouldn't show you. I sprayed this on today. If it was bad, I wouldn't have showed you this one, okay? Again, I'm going to say this. This goes this goes also for the whiskey community, okay? You have your own taste. That's what it is. Your taste is very subjective to what you like, okay? I'm going to say that right now. If you like whiskeys that are on here and you don't like any of these whiskeys, well, that's you. That's you. That's your personality. That's your taste buds. There's a lot of people out there that had dead taste buds, like SLB Bourbon. He's a great guy. Again, I don't know why I rip him every time. I'm pretty sure he'll laugh about it, but SLB Drinks. He's a YouTuber that, well, he started small, and he told me all it took was one video that boosted him all the way to 50,000, and then 100,000, and now he's sitting at around, I think, roughly 200,000. He told me. All it took was one video on YouTube to blast the stream and all the videos and all the subscribers and the channel to the moon. He told me that. But one thing that he knew, that I knew, was that me and him aren't the same age. Again, why am I saying that about fragrances and why am I saying that about whiskeys? Because at the end of the day, as you get older, you start losing a little bit. You start, Farm Kitty. I see you, Farm Kitty. And Edgar, we have Edgar in the chat room. Great to see Edgar. Anyways, the point of the matter is, why am I saying this? Is because, okay, I have very much of a almost 40 years old type of a taste and a profile and a personality. So I'm going to say this for some of you that want to know good flavor, good taste. This is why you guys watch me. There's people like out there, like a little bit older. Their taste buds are fried, okay? Their taste buds are fried. When they have mustard, they don't taste the mustard. It just tastes like whatever. I am to the age that I can taste mustard and I can taste the dang thing. It's horrendous. I don't like mustard. There's guys out there that are a little bit older that they eat a pickle and they like that bitterness. But when they get older, they lose that bitterness in their mouth. You know what? We haven't lost that taste, okay? When you're old, that's just what it is. You lose your taste buds and you lose a little bit of what you used to like. What's his name? Elon Musk. I'm going to talk about Elon Musk. And we're going to talk about it right now. And when it comes to fragrances, very subjective. You guys already know I don't like this Aqua di Gio, but I actually do like the bottle that I bought. I like this because it's a little bit, I bought it today. I like this because it gives me a citrus, salty, marine type vibe. I like this a lot more than this other one. So again, that's very subjective, but you guys already know I'm in Miami, heat weather. And what I was going to say about Elon Musk. Okay, so Elon Musk today, before I say anything, remind me I was talking about Elon Musk, Farm Kitty. Farm Kitty was the last one to send a super chat. Farm Kitty, thank you so much on a Monday. Huge appreciation. Huge appreciation. I don't know if this month we're going to officially, in the first 10 days, we're going to blast off to the moon anyway, let's go. Let's taste this. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. This is insane. This is you know what? That is ridiculous. Holy Lord. That is wild. I'm not even gonna say anything, but wow. What I just drank right here gotta be the most ridiculous, richest thing I've drank all week. This is ridiculous. This is really outstanding. What do I taste? You're probably asking. I'm so blown away by this whatever it is I'm having right here. This is ridiculous. Let me drink it one more time. This is ridiculous. It's so rich. It's so, you could chew this. It's so rich. You could chew this son of a gun. It's so good. The caramels are flowing. A lot of caramel. A lot of honey. This is ridiculous. It almost tastes like, you know what this tastes like? You know what this tastes like? It tastes like if I had gone to IHOP. This is what it tastes like. I used to go to IHOP. You guys know what IHOP is. You guys know what IHOP is. IHOP is the competition of Denny's. Yes, Denny's. So I work really late, and sometimes like at 4 or 3 a.m., sometimes I want something to eat. So when I go to IHOP at those times, I haven't gone in a long time. I think earlier this year, I think I went 2 times this year. But when I go to IHOP very, very early, we're talking about 4 a.m., maybe 3 a.m., 3:30 around there. I order some hash browns and I don't know what they call it. I just know that I see the menu, I pick it, And then after I eat that, I have some pancakes. Okay, I have some. We're gonna get to where I'm talking about. And I usually order blueberry. I order blueberry. What are they called? Blueberry pancakes. And on the blueberry pancakes, I soak. I used to because I haven't had it in a long time. I soak the pancakes. I soak the pancakes with the flavored syrup that they have. And sometimes it gets to the point that it's at the end when I'm having it, it gets so rich. It gets so rich, and the pancake gets so almost like sticky. And it's almost like if I have syrup or honey with a little bit of blueberries. And this reminds me exactly of that. This reminds me exactly of that. Let me try this out one more time. Let me chew this up. That is ridiculous. That has to be number one. Wow. That is ridiculous. That has to be number one. The reason why I'm putting this one number one is because it's rich, a long finish, a little bit, almost like a spicy pepper long end. I'm gonna say it's not like too long, but wait a minute, wait 10 minutes. What the hell did I just do? Uh-oh. I think a crocodile just ate something. This guy's dying out here, man. Wait, let me do it one more time, maybe. Let me see. Wait. Yeah, I don't know what the hell's wrong with that thing. Yo, shut your ass. Wait. These animals don't like monkeys. Let me do this. Damn, this thing is not scared. This thing's not scared of no monkey, no gorilla. Wow. This thing's not scared of nothing, man. You heard that? He's still. Wow, you hear him? Anyways, the point of the matter is, not to be out there too hard. But let me drink a little bit of water. Okay, so we have a couple of them. We have a couple of them here, yes? Reason why we have number one as number one is for the reason why it's so thick. It's very thick, very rich, very nice. Almost you can almost chew this. This is really ridiculous. It's outstanding. Okay. I'm going to drink number two and I'm going to drink number three. I'm going to see if I can move them around. But currently, out of all these, I can't say enough of number one. Number one is what I want to drink for the rest of the night. I really want to drink that for the rest of the night. We have Monday Night Football today. And again, let me drink number two. Number two. Now, you don't know which one. I don't know, or you don't know which one's which. On the bottom, it will tell me which one it is when I do reveal it. This is the one that I barely even drank. Don't even want to drink this anymore after having these. And again, let me nose this one out. This one is very good. Let me try this out. That is so good. That is so good. But it doesn't beat number one. I don't think there's anything here that's gonna be number one. Number one is really rich and really good. Okay, let me try number three, just in case. And let me nose this one out. I'm going to say this. Number one, which is this one. Number one is overpowering this one by a long shot. This one's very, very good. But, wait, this is number one. Talking about number two. Number two is overpowering this one by the sweetness. This was a very, very sweet. Very sweet. Now that I remind myself of what this reminds me of, by the way, I have to say this for the shout. I'm going to kind of keep on saying this. Shout outs to Farm Kitty. Farm Kitty. I see you, Farm Kitty. Farm Kitty. Thank you so much, Farm Kitty. Also, I'm going to say Edgar Romeo. Let me know, Edgar Romeo, what day it is you want us to do that giveaway. We'll do the giveaway. I know ZZ is out of town. I think some other people are out of town. I want to make sure that I ask. Ira Soto's out of town, too. There's a lot of people out of town, so the reason why we didn't do last week, Friday, that giveaway, is because officially, we have a lot of people out of town, and I want to make sure that all of you participate in the giveaway, okay? So Edgar Romeo, you pick the day, you're the man in the chat room, you pick the day, okay? You pick the day, has to be a Friday, you pick whatever day of the month. I don't even know what day. Could it be could we do Black Friday? Black Friday, when does I don't know. You guys are my secretaries. Okay? Because I can't even keep track of my dentist appointment. My dentist appointment was today, and I rescheduled it for tomorrow. Yes. I have to go to the dentist appointment tomorrow. My cleaning. I do a cleaning twice a year for my teeth. The guy says that I have one of the cleanest teeth in Miami. I go, dang. He asked me, how do you have your teeth so clean? I go, because I floss. He goes, yes, but what do you use? What toothbrush do you? I use an electric toothbrush. And he asked me what kind of toothpaste I use. I use a new 2024 toothpaste. It foams up your mouth. Yes, it's really good. Colgate. Anyways, you got to get that one if you haven't already. Get yourself that toothbrush. Not the toothbrush, the toothpaste. It's called Smart Foam. I think it is. Smart Foam. It's really, really good. Really good, okay? Over here. Here we go. We're going to drink the rest of the number 3. That's really good. And then over here, let me just drink this one. That is number 2. That is number 2, 100%. It's just something about that number 2. Maybe it's my palate today. Okay. Now, I want to say something about fragrances. For some of you, because we have some fragrance talk. What other talk do we have today? Do-it-yourself talk. Yes, do-it-yourself talk. This could be a do-it-yourself, too. Make sure when you buy a fragrance, know that you like it, okay? Try it out at the store. I didn't try this out at the store. I just know that I took the risk on this one, and I liked it when I opened it. So I'm wearing this today. Acqua di Gio. Giorgio Armani. This is good. But again, I'm just going to say this. Make sure you're a clean man. Make sure you shower. Make sure you dress good. Make sure you wear jeans. Never wear shorts when you're wearing some of these fragrances. Always wear jeans. Wear something nice. Also, gentlemen, when you're having whiskey, always have a good fragrance on. I'm going to say if you want compliments from women, I'm going to say this. Most of the time, it depends on how you look. If you look intimidating, most of the time, women will not come up to you. I'm going to say that. If you look intimidating, they're not going to come up to you, not going to say nothing to you. If you smell really good, it doesn't matter how good you smell. They're not going to approach you. If you're intimidating, also, if you're not attractive, say you're Shrek, say you're ugly, say you're really ugly, okay? Say you're really ugly. You're the ugliest dude in the room. It doesn't mean anything. Just because you're the ugliest dude in the room doesn't mean anything. Women actually nowadays, in the year 2024, women go for guys that are not as attractive, but they can actually support them. So if you were a man that has a lot of money, you wear a nice watch, you wear a nice suit, you wear a nice fragrance, that's what a lot of women actually want nowadays in 2024. They don't want the best looking guy in the room. That used to be the case, but nowadays, they don't want the best looking guy in the room. They want the most confident guy, and they also want the guy that has, yes, not only the good fragrance, but the guy that has the money. So make the money first, and you can get the women after. I'm going to say that for all of you, because some of you want compliments all day, and at the end of the day, you're not going to get compliments all the time for any of your fragrances unless you really hygiene or you have a great personality that outshines everybody's personality. Anyways, I'm going to say that for all of you for the fragrance community, because a lot of you don't know how to really put it out there. Yes, a lot of YouTubers don't know how to put it out there. Okay, here we go. I think I'm going to drink the rest of this. Let me go back to number 4. Let me go back to number 4. Here goes drinkers. That's last place. It's just everywhere. It's everywhere. Now, is this a good bottle to buy? They're all good to buy. We're ranking these, okay? They're all good to buy. Now, when would I drink this one? This is so everywhere. I can drink this maybe at I don't know, a police event, a baseball game, a football game, watching the Miami Dolphins lose. Yes, this would be a good whiskey to have and take to the stadium, yes, to watch my Miami Dolphins lose while I bet against them. This would be a good one. Another place to wear this to. I mean, not wear this. Wear this. Let me wear this. Let me wear this. Wait a minute. Let me wear this. Oh, shoot. I'm starting to smell it. It smells like coconut on my skin. But the reason why it smells like coconut, because son of a gun, I've been spraying this today. And for the people that want to know the price that I paid for this, I paid $80 for this. This is a 4.2 ounce. Okay, you guys want to know? Do you guys want to know the story of how I got this? Well, only way I'm going to say the story is we get another super chat, because at the end of the day today, it has been really bad. I know Mondays, you guys hate Mondays. We don't have everybody to chat room Mondays. YouTube tells me not to stream Mondays. YouTube tells me not to stream Sundays. They tell me also not to stream Saturdays at a certain time, but I still stream because I want to make sure to give you guys good content. If you guys want to know where I got this, I'll tell you the story of that, but I have to get a super chat. Okay, I ain't gonna say that for free. At this point, I ain't gonna say that for free. I will say this for free though, for all of you. Okay, I'm going to say this for Edgar Romeo, okay? Here we go, Edgar Romeo. Shout outs to the U. Shout outs to the U. Here we go. Let's put our hands out. Shout out to the University of Miami Hurricanes. Shout out to the national. I'm going to say it's national champions. I'm going to say that right now ahead of time. Miami Hurricanes are going to be college national champions. And I have told you guys this. And I do believe that you guys believe in me, so that's good. I told you about Bitcoin. When it's at 18,000, 16,000. Now it's at almost 70-some thousand. I told you about the Las Vegas Knights. I told you about the Florida Panthers. Man, I tell you guys a lot of things. One thing I do tend to say is you guys get freebies all the time. Yes, freebies. Here we go. If you want to know about how I got that fragrance for $80, I'll tell you, but it has to be a super chat. Here we go. So number one. Okay, number 1. Let me drink this up. Number 1 is so perfect. It's so thick. It's so rich. It's so nice. It has everything going. You got caramel number one. You got honey at number one. The oak note is so different than any of the ones that we have here. Number one, long finish. A little bit of almost like white pepper, a little bit of pepper. I'm going to say this, very, very nice. Almost like caramel rich caramel. I'm not going to say, wait a minute, I got a super chat. I'm going to say over here before I read that one, hashtag Club Mickey. You know where the hoes go? The hoes go to Club Mickey. Yes, they go to Club Mickey. Over here, April. April over here. These hoes ain't loyal, wifey. She love you. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. These hoes ain't loyal. That's a song from Chris Brown. Chris Brown. You know, Chris Brown takes like massive dumps. I don't know what's wrong with that guy. That guy needs to chill the hell out. Point of the matter is, there's two rappers out. As a matter of fact, there's a lot of rappers out there that have bad hygiene. I'm going to say right now, I don't know what April just got me into saying, but I'm about to say it. Lil Wayne, worst hygiene in the world. Lil Wayne, he used to be a great rapper. I don't know what the hell happened to him. The man doesn't shower for anything. Okay? Lil Wayne, one of the worst hygienes out there. Number two. Well, as a matter of fact, we're just gonna say rapper, random rappers. Now that April Neal just commented, she said something about something that made me comment. Second one that doesn't have good hygiene, Chris Brown. Oh, Chris Brown, horrible hygiene. Number three, one of the stinkiest men in the rap industry, or maybe the music industry. Probably the stinkiest dude out of all the dudes out there, okay? If you guys love him, I don't know what to say. I met him because when I was betting on my horse, Yes, you guys know I'm a betting man. I'm a professional gambler, betting man. Yes. I was betting on my horse at the Florida. I'm not going to say it, but every year there's a Florida Derby, okay? There's a Florida Derby every year. I'm not going to tell you where it is, but it's here. And the point of the matter is he showed up. He's very tall. He's taller than me. I think he's like six. I think he's like 6'4". I think he's 6'4", 6'5". 6'4", 6'5". Mind you, LeBron James is, I think, 6'9". 6'9". I think LeBron James is 6'9". Or 6'7". Post Malone. That's his name. Post Malone. The stinkiest dude I've ever met in my life. Post Malone. The man doesn't take showers, not even to save his life. I don't know what's wrong with that guy. Maybe he doesn't take showers because he's in the bus. But one of the stinkiest dudes out there, and by the way, now that we're talking about Aqua de Gio, we got Aqua de Gio here. Stinkiest dudes, Post Malone. At the point I was at the horse track, I thought it was the horses, but it was him. It was Post Malone. I don't know what the hell's wrong with Post Malone. I don't know if he doesn't wear deodorant. I don't know if he doesn't wear fragrances. Maybe he doesn't wear fragrances because some people don't wear fragrances. Maybe he has skin issues. When he sprays his skin, he turns pink. I don't know. I don't know what it is. But he's a very stinky man, Post Malone. Other than that, I'm gonna say this: when it comes to rock and roll. I think Rob Zombie. I think all the dudes in a Slipknot. I think literally all the dudes in the rock game, I think smell better than Post Malone. And that's a big thing because you see Post Malone on those Bud Light. Wait a minute, he's on those Bud. Oh, shoot. I knew it. He's voting for the wrong person. That's what it is. He's voting for that stinky woman, Kamala. Oh, I knew it. I knew it. But you know who smells good in the chat room? In the chat room, I'm going to say a couple people that smell good. April, Neil, Farm Kitty, Farm Kitty, Farm Kitty, Edgar Romeo, Joe Waters in the chat room. All four of those that I see right now, they smell good. The last person that got a fragrance from me was who was it? Joe Waters. Joe Waters got a fragrance for me. Edgar Romeo also, he got a fragrance for me. I think it was last year or at the beginning of the year. He smells always good. Another man smells good. April Neal, she loves fragrances. Farm Kitty loves fragrances. They both smell good too. They smell amazing. But again, I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this for the women. Okay, we're talking about fragrances now. Okay, this is fragrance talk now. Okay, for the women, I'm going to say this for the women. Okay, women. Just because you're ugly, if you're very ugly, if you think you're ugly, or you think you're maybe super ugly, like you think you think you're a 4, you think you're a 5. Ratings always go for women. It goes from 1 to 10. That's how it is. 10 out of 10 is what Drake says. 10 out of 10 is what Drake says. I only date 10s, obviously, whatever. Point of the matter is, there's women out there that think that they're 3s or 4s. So what they do is, this is what they do. They think they're ugly. They think their booty stinks. They think everything stinks. They think they're real ugly. So what they do is, this is what they do. They pop this open, whatever fragrance that they have. They could have Juicy Couture. They could have Chanel. They could have. This is for the women. This is for women. They in Miami. I'm gonna say this in Miami because there's a lot of Cuban women in Miami. The Cuban women in Miami are. It's like 50-50. Half of them are hideous and half of them are nice. But the half that are nice, I think they're hideous, and they spray like the when they go out the first time, they spray like half of the ball. They spray half of the ball on themselves, and they go to the store. If you think I'm gonna walk up to you when you're wearing a fragrance and you sprayed half of the bottle on yourself, and you think you're a good-looking woman, ain't not gonna happen. I'm gonna say, "Sayonara, sucker." I'm probably gonna diss you and probably gonna say, "What's that smell? You smell that? Oof! Do you smell that?" And then she's gonna say, "I don't smell anything. I smell like somebody just sprayed like 30 sprays on themselves of like the cheapest $10 cologne. Do you smell that?" She's going to say, "No, I don't smell that," but it's her. It's her. And at the end of the day, there's a lot of women that in Miami, they do that. I don't know if you're in a state that they do that. But again, gentlemen, I don't like this fragrance. Yes, I don't like this fragrance. I have it, but I don't like it. I do tend to wear it often to see if I finally like it. It never happens. But I did fall in love with the company. I actually like this one in Miami. I like this one a lot. Am I going to get compliments? I have no idea. I can say this. I don't really care about compliments. I did a compliment video yesterday. You can go rewatch that stream. And for the fragrances that I'll be wearing on this holiday season, that was a new one. I bought that one today. So nobody wants to know. Nobody wants to know the story on that. Okay, that's no problem. Let me drink the rest of this. And you know what? We have a guy, one of our buddies that knows us. His name is Aromatics. One of our buddies that knows us. He's in the fragrance community. He has an issue with telling the people out there to spray 20 sprays of this. Do not spray 20 sprays of this. It's not going to make you more attractive. It's not going to make you a better looking man or a better looking woman. There's lesbians out there that wear this, yes. So that's a woman. But the point of the matter is, don't listen to some YouTubers out there that tell you got to spray 20 sprays, 15 sprays max. It's not going to happen. The more sprays and the more sprays that you have on a fragrance, it's going to affect the way you think. It's going to affect the way you attract people. And also, if you're presenting in an office, if you're in an office in a meeting, and you just sprayed a bunch of sprays of this, if you think you're going to be walking into that meeting knowing, in fact, everybody's going to know your cologne, that's all they're going to know. They're only going to know your cologne. When somebody asks you what it is you're wearing, they're not asking you. They're not asking you, okay, that it smells good. They're asking you so that they never buy it again. They never buy it. That's what it is. So that they can go on to Reddit or the forums and say how bad of a day I had when I walked into the office, when my boss walked in and he wore this fragrance. Do not overspray yourself with fragrances. That's another thing too. And that goes for a lot of you that like whiskey too. I do know a lot of you love whiskey. This is a whiskey channel at the end of the day. Hey, this is a whiskey channel at the end of the day. ZZ, great to have ZZ back. ZZ, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat with the $1 super chat, ZZ. Thank you so much, ZZ, for the $1 super chat on Monday. It's a huge. You don't understand. $1 on when Farm Kitty sent the $10. When Farm Kitty sent $10, you don't know how I felt. I felt relieved. I know you guys want me to cook every day. I cooked yesterday brisket, so I have a lot of leftover food, and I can't be wasting that brisket. The brisket's so good. I want to eat it right now, but I'm here with all of you. I want to make my sports bets tonight, but I'm here with you guys. This is what I like to do for all of you. And remember, this is not my job, okay? This is not my job. I like to support all of you that support me, and I also want to make sure that we all grow together, okay? As long as we're growing together, growing the community together, that's all that matters. And at the end of the day, I'm going to say this. At the end of the day, ZZ, thank you so much. ZZ recently bought and he didn't buy any of these, but he recently won, I think he won a fragrance. I think ZZ was the one that won a fragrance recently, and hopefully he's wearing that. Very, very good. Baby Sanchmo, shout out to Baby Sanchmo, shout out to Baby Sanchmo, shout out to Baby Sanchmo with $5 super chat, $5 super chat. He says with Reaper Crew. You know what time it is? We're number one. Yes, we're out here, Reaper. Joe Waters, how about them Redskins? Joe Waters, Schooler, he says. Yes, yes, yes. I'm going to say this. They're not Redskins anymore. They're Commanders. I still think that there's a possibility, a high percentage chance. I roll with possibilities. I'm going to say it's right here. A long shot, okay? If you want to put money in the NFL in a long shot, Washington Commanders with Baby Sanchmo. If you want to put a long shot, Washington Commanders to win the Super Bowl. But the one team that I think is going to win this year, that's going to really, really make you guys open your mouth to the point to like, what is this really happening? I think the Buffalo Bills are going to win. I think the Buffalo Bills are going to win the Super Bowl this year. And I just want to tell you guys this, okay? Buffalo Bills, I think, are going to win this year. If I had more confidence to say to you guys that the Buffalo Bills are going to win, all I got to say is that I think the Buffalo Bills are going to win today. I mean, win the Super Bowl this year. I'm going to say full confidence. Miami Hurricanes, shout out to the U. Shout out to the Miami Hurricanes. I told you this from the beginning. Miami Hurricanes are going to win the national title, college national title, okay? College national title. Yes, yes. Anyways, let me drink this up. That number one is so good. Really good. I can't finish up the number 4. It's not because it's bad. It's because I just don't want it in my system right now. I want to show you what number 4 is, and I think we're going to show you what number 4 is. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put this somewhere. Where can I put this? Let me put this somewhere. I'm going to drink the rest of my water. I'm going to drink the rest of my water. Okay, I'm going to pour this up. If you think I'm throwing it away, I'm not throwing it away. But I did pour it in here. I'm going to take it inside and I'm going to put it in one of my cocktails. So I'm going to show you number 4. Okay, this is actually, it's pissing me off to know what this is, but I kind of think I kind of know what this is just because I drink all my whiskeys all the time. I kind of have a feeling I know what this is. So here we go. For all of you watching, number 4 on this battle, okay? This is a $200 whiskey challenge. Is this going to be the $200 whiskey? Do you think that it is? I don't think it is, but again, can it be? Maybe. So here we go. Let's see what it is. Boom! What the heck? No, no, no. No, 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 no. Wait, whoa. Oh, you got, wait, time out. What? No. No. I can't. Wait a minute. Wait, time out. I'm gonna, wait a minute. Did that just, wait a minute. This just got last place? Did this just get last place? What the hell's going on with this? This just got last place. Wait a minute. I'm gonna drink this. Let me see. Man, it's good, but it's really not as good as these. These are really, really good. Only issue with this one, I'm going to say this. It's really good. All of these bottles are good. Only issue with this one, it's crazy how this is. I can't believe this is last, but I honestly thought this would have been like even second or third. I can't believe this is last place. One thing that's bothered me about this one, let me see what's bothering. Let me drink it one more time. One thing that's bothering me about this one, to me it seems, to me, that finish is, their oak note also, it's very, what's the word? It's almost like tannic, a little bit bitter, a little bit sour. I can say that. Over here, Baby Science Reaper, I'm old school. I still rock the green bottle of Polo Green. Tell him, Joe Waters. Yes. I have the green bottle of Polo Green inside. That is old school vintage. Baby Sancho, do me a favor, Baby Sancho. Can you send $5? Do me a favor. Okay, yesterday's stream. We did yesterday's stream. You can go rewatch that one, Baby Sancho. Rewatch that one. I have a polo in the top 10, okay? You can go rewatch that one. We did a fragrance stream yesterday, Sunday, and I will tell you, I got a good amount of views for a fragrance stream because at the end of the day, this is a whiskey channel. This is a food channel, basically, and we show beer, we show everything I like. I like watches, I like fragrances. Anything that has a little bit of alcohol is great. We show tequila on the stream. We show everything. But the point of the matter is, whiskey is our niche. Whiskey is our category. Whiskey is our thing. Yes, whiskey is our thing. Baby Science, go rewatch that stream from yesterday. Okay, make sure to rewatch that stream from yesterday, and you'll get a good vibe of what I think. But yeah, that green, I have the green upstairs. I love the green, but I haven't worn it in a good amount of time. Okay, so this one is last place. That is Cream of Kentucky. Okay, so now that Cream of Kentucky is out of the way, this is blowing me away right now. I don't know what is number 3. I'm looking forward to number 3. What do you guys think in the chat room? What do you guys think number 3 is? And I'm going to put a poll. I'm going to put a poll in the chat room. In the chat room, let me put a poll. Okay, there we go. We put a poll on here. We put a poll. Yes, we put a poll. We put a poll, not for the strippers. We put a poll. Okay, so nobody wants to know how the hell I got this. That's okay. Nobody wants to know. I don't want to know either. Shoo! Here we go. So, number three, okay? Number three, what is number three? Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for what number three is? What do you guys think number three is? What do you think number three is? In the chat room, what do you guys think number three is? Do you think it's a tin cup? Do you think it's Wild Turkey? Or do you think it's that $200 Garrison Brothers? Which one do you think it is? Which one do you think it is in the chat room? I'm going to give you a little bit of time. While that's happening, I think I'm going to spray one of this on my neck. Shit. This smells really good. Let me spray one on my neck. Where's the cap? Here we go. Woo! Somebody says turkey. Somebody says turkey is in third. Man, that is ridiculous. I'm spraying this. This is nice. Oof. I have a lot. It's like a citrus bomb. It's like a citrus bomb with a little bit of salty marine vibe going on. Citrus bomb with a little bit. Oh man, I love this. It reminds me of you know what this reminds me of? I'm gonna say this because I shower every night. Before I go to bed, I shower. I eat. I do what I need to do. And again, also, if I have to go out, I still shower. But this is a citrus bomb with marine salt on top of it. That's what it reminds me of. It reminds me of, say, you go into the beach, into salt water. You get out of that salt water. You spray yourself with some citrus fragrance. And this is exactly what you get on here. This is really good. Okay, you guys say in the chat room, some people say other things. Here we go. Okay, so here we go. Number three. For all of you watching, here we go. Number three. One. Are you guys ready? How many of you have Reaper Crew? You know what time it is? We're number one. Here we go. You guys ready? Here we go. Boom. Tin Cup 10 year. Oh, shoot. Tin Cup 10 year. Oh, my Lord. Okay, I'm going to say this. Tin Cup 10 year, it was a little bit, I'm going to say this. The finish, I'm just not going to say it. I don't want to say it. Oh, okay, I'm going to say it. After having this perfect whiskey, this is a goddamn amazing good one. When I had this one, I said, dude, this is dead money. What the hell is this? This is dead money. After having this, I said, this is dead money, big time. I didn't expect this to be Tin Cup, but here we go. We're going to put this over here at Tin Cup. And we're going to put this over here. This is that cock. We got that cock over here, Cream of Kentucky. Okay, Cream of Kentucky, Tin Cup 10 year, but this is really good. This is really, really good. Okay, so number two, number one. Wow. Number two, I mean, let's just say this. I'm going to say this right now before we even show anything. Number one was really, really rich. Really, really rich. The oak note on, oof. The oak note on here was outstanding. Beyond what I think is good. This is really, really good. The proof point on this one seemed to me a little bit higher than all of these. Also, the honey, the caramel, everything was perfect on this. This was almost chewable. I could almost chew this all day long. This is number one. Now, number two, I'm going to say it is an absolute banger of a banger. It is really, really good. I can say if I had the option to have one of these on a good day, on a day It's cold. On the day that it's cold, it's a little bit thick and it's a little bit rich. I could bite into this. But if I want something on a cold day, because cold days are coming around the corner, I want to have something amazing. This is something I can have. I don't have to worry about the proof. I can tell that this one was a little bit higher proof, a little bit richer, a little bit stronger, and very, very, very good. But this one over here, number 2 spot, I'm going to say this is a number 2 spot. The reason why it's number 2 is because, well, it wasn't as rich as number 1. It wasn't as rich. It wasn't as chewy. It wasn't as thick as number 1. The finish on number 1 was ridiculous. Very long, very long, very long. You could almost taste it. This one, you could almost taste this one for almost 5 minutes. I could really taste this one a lot. Very, very good. Number 2 is perfect, perfect, perfect. I can say it's an amazing, amazing whiskey. Now, what is the difference between both of these? Well, for this one, I can say if you're a whiskey enthusiast, you would really, really go bananas over this one. Really bananas. You'll go insane over this one. This one's really, really outstanding. Okay, really, really good. For this one, man, I don't even know. They're both good, man. But we gotta say what number 1 and number 2 is. So what do you guys think? We have. Let me see. We got a couple votes. I'm going to end the poll real quick. I just want to do a poll real quick. It's 50-50. Oh, hell no, it's 50-50. In the polls, I did a quick poll. It's 50-50. In the poll, if you're looking at the chat room, the poll currently, what it says, I wrote something in the poll, and in that poll, it says, yes, it says, do you think a $200 bottle will win this challenge? That's what I said, and it's a 50-50 thing. There is a 50-50% chance that all of you believe that the $200 bottle will win, but I can say, what is the leftover bottles? So this is the $200 bottle that is going up against Wild Turkey's 70th anniversary. You see how much I've drank of this. This one's insane. It's incredible. I've told you this one. This is the whiskey of the year. I've been telling you that for the longest time. It's good that we know that, in fact, this is not the whiskey of the year. And we know, in fact, that this is not the whiskey of the year. That's a good thing. And I'm doing this outside, so that's really good that we did that like that, yes? Only thing I wasn't expecting on the stream, I wasn't expecting Cream of Kentucky to come last place. I wasn't expecting Tin Cup to be 3rd place. I honestly wasn't. They're very good, very good. Okay, so what do you guys think? What do you guys think? Oof. Should I show it? Should I show it? Once we get number 1, I'm going to drink number 1, okay? So here we go. Let me say what number 2 is. Well, I'm going to ask a super chatter. We have Baby Sign Smoke and Farm Kitty. Let me ask Farm Kitty. Well, let's give it to the ladies, okay? Farm Kitty, Farm Kitty, Farm Kitty. Farm Kitty, Farm Kitty, Farm Kitty. What do you want to see, Farm Kitty? Do you want to see number 2 or do you want to see number 1? I'm going to give Farm Kitty a couple seconds, and then if Farm Kitty doesn't respond, the second person to say it, we're going to give it to the ladies. April will be the second person if Farm Kitty doesn't say anything. Farm Kitty says number 2. Okay, so we're going to go to number 2. Here we go. Number two. Let me go see what is the number 2. Reaper Crew, you know what time it is? Reaper Crew, you know what time it is? We're number 1. By the way, I just want to say, for all of you watching, if you could do me a favor, yes, it's easy. Hit that like button. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Up here, hit that subscribe button over here. Up here, hit that like button. There's 3 little dots. There's 3 little dots in the corner. And if you're lazy, there's a lot of lazy men out there and a lot of lazy ladies. Hit that like button on the phone. If you're watching from your phone, tap. Tap the screen if you like whiskey. Tap the screen if you like fragrances, and tap the screen if you like the do-it-yourself type streams. This is a do-it-yourself type stream. Tap the phone like a seal. Yes. Okay. So over here, Farm Kitty says number 2. Let me drink the rest of this. Let me see. I can't even taste it. So here we go. Number 2 on the stream for the whiskeys for all of you watching. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, and boom! Wild Turkey. Wild Turkey's 70th anniversary. Wild Turkey's 70th anniversary. You guys know what happens when I show last place and third place. Those things are gone. I don't want to be associated with last place. I don't want to be associated with last place or third place. And this was last place. You know, these are good. These are good. I'm not gonna lie and say that they're not good. They're good. But the issue here is, Tin Cup, let's take this out of the way. That was third place. Creamy Kentucky, that was last place. Let's take those out of the way. Let's put this over here. So again, first place was that $200 bottle. It has the Garrison Brothers, GB, Garrison Brothers. So this is what we do. That is over here. That is over here. Let's take this out of the way. Let's take this out of the way. As a matter of fact, maybe we should just keep this over here or on here. Look, maybe it looks better on here. No. Doesn't look better. Let's move this paddle out of the way. Let me do one time for the ladies. For the ladies that like that spanking. There you go. Let's move it out of the way. And let's start putting this. So this is number 2. This is number 2. Wild Turkey's 70th anniversary. Again, this is not $200. It's $200 in the secondary. Yes, $250. I saw it today. For $150 at a store. And this is a great bottle. It's 8-year Wild Turkey. This is my whiskey. This is my whiskey of the year for 2024. This is my whiskey of the year. This is outstanding. Really good. But I'm sorry to say, I'm not sorry, but I'm a little bit like, you know what? Dang. I'm a little bit hoping that something beats that number at $200 bottle. This is the king, yes, of the stream. And I'm going to say Lady Bird, for all of you ladies, okay, it's a beautiful bottle. It's a beautiful bottle. If you're ever in Texas and you go check out over there, their distillery, really good. This is a Texas straight bourbon whiskey infused with a little bit of honey, finished in cognac cask. And this is an outstanding bourbon whiskey. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you here. Boom, GB. And I'm going to pour myself a little bit of this. This is a beauty. If you drink this at the bar, it's probably going to cost you like $50. This little bit probably costs you $50 at the bar. At the bar, it probably costs you $50. Let me try this out one time and see if there's a reason why this is. There's a reason why that is number 1. Wow. There's a reason why that is number 1. Oh, my Lord. That bottle is incredibly just so rich and chewy and beautiful. Everything you want in a $200 bottle. Now, there's a reason why I got number 1, okay? When I buy a $200 bottle, when I buy a $500 or $400 or $300 bottle, I want it to be different. Okay, I don't want it to taste like every other whiskey that's $50 or $80 or $100. Now that's the difference between me and a lot of YouTubers. Okay, I buy stuff that are different. Okay, so reason why this is number 1 is because it strays away from the average bottle that you guys buy. This is a $200 bottle for a reason, and I really like it a lot. If I can tell you one thing, this is ridiculous. I'm gonna have to put this one flat too. They're both laying in bed. Yes. And also we're gonna put this over here, Jill, Aqua de Jill. This is what I bought today. You know what? You guys didn't want to know how I got this one. I'm probably not gonna tell you it, but I got it for $80. On this stream, I was drinking Icelandic water. Yes, Icelandic water. Let's put these over here. Let's put these over here. Boom, let's put these over here. And Garrison Brothers, Garrison Brothers. That is so good. Now, I'm going to tell you this. If it's in ice, it might taste a little bit different. I haven't had this in ice in a long time, but I can tell you, in fact, that if you are living in Texas, you gotta go visit. If you're living in Texas, you gotta go visit this. Oof. You gotta go visit this place. This place is a place that if it was here in Miami, I'd be going to that place every weekend. I'd be going there every weekend. You guys, if you don't know already, you gotta go visit that place. Very, very good. But again, is this a bowl that's worth $500? In the future, it might be $500. In the future, it might be $400. If they stop making this, it will be that price. It might be even $1,000 in the year. You never know. In the year 2050, it might be $1,000. 2040. But again, that's really good. Let me drink this up. And there's a reason why YouTubers don't show Texas whiskey, is because Texas whiskey doesn't get traction on YouTube. Texas whiskey doesn't get traction on YouTube. And that's just what it is. There's a lot of people that they don't want to spend the money on this. Okay? When it comes to the whiskey market, the whiskey market is not going down. The whiskey market is never going to collapse. Our economy, the reason why some of these whiskeys are up in price, like this one, you see in the secondary, this one's up in price. Garrison Brothers has to make a profit, okay? To get a good ROI at the end of the year, every quarter that they do a certain amount of batches, they have to make profit. So, ever since this administration in the USA has taken over all the prices of the wood, the barrels, the grains, all of it has gone up in price. That means, in fact, that there's some of these whiskeys that have to be boosted up in price so that the company can make money. Garrison Brothers has to boost up their prices. If this was maybe the Trump administration, this Garrison Brothers might not be $200. This Garrison Brothers might be $140, $165. Perfect price for this one would probably be $169.99. It does make a difference. When we're talking about $30 or $40, it does make a difference, because if you're buying over and over again, it does make a difference. The prices on gas is a little bit different in these last 4 years. The prices in chicken, eggs, milk, everything has changed. Water used to be cheap. Yes, water used to be cheap. Now it's a little bit higher in price here in the USA. That's just what it is. And for all of you that want to know, is the whiskey market ever going to sink? Is the watch market ever going to sink? The watch market, the whiskey market, the fragrance market is never going to sink. Everything's going to go forward with the economy that we have here in the USA. When it comes to stock market, yes, stock market is going to keep on getting higher and higher over the decades. That's just what it is. We're a growing country, and we're going to keep on growing. Your dollar bill is not going to be existing in the year 2050. In the year 2040, they're going to replace your dollar bill. It's going to be the new $5 bill, or it's going to be something else. That's what it is. Your $20 bill will feel. Your $20 bill will feel in the year 2035. It will feel a $20 bill. A $20 bill in the USA in the year 2030 or 2035 will feel like it's a dollar bill or a $5 bill. $5 bill. Let me say a $5 bill. That's just how it is. It has nothing to do. It has nothing to do with the. You know what? I just want to rip YouTubers. I don't know what it is about me. I want to rip other people that have no common sense. There's YouTubers out here that have no common sense saying that the whiskey market is sinking. You know what's sinking? The companies out there, the small whiskey companies that can't afford. Okay, they can't afford to pay their employees. They can't afford to pay for that wood barrel that they want to buy because there's too much money. So what they have to do is they have to increase the prices of some of the whiskeys, and nobody out here has money to be paying $300 for a bottle that's a limited edition or something like that. It's just what it is. But these two are really good, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to drink this wild turkey, okay? Let's drink this wild turkey. Or fragrance is going to go up in price eventually. Of course, fragrances are going to go up in price too. Everything goes up in price throughout the decades. That's just what it is. Our economy's growing. Everybody's starting to have more money, and that's just what it is. Let's put this over here. So don't be worried about whiskey companies like Wild Turkey. Wild Turkey's never going to go out of business, okay? They are never going to go out of business ever, 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 okay? Garrison Brothers, they're very established now because of Texas. If it's not for Texas, they would be under a sink. They would be bankrupt, but it's not going to happen. They're never going to go bankrupt again. They almost did a long time ago. It's never going to happen again. Wild Turkey is never you're never going to see this company go bankrupt. Let's drink this up. What is the American spirit? The American spirit is bourbon whiskey. Bourbon whiskey is American spirit. And there's no way the government's going to allow this. Most of these big companies have been around for centuries. They're never going out of business. Okay, so here we go. Wild Turkey 70th anniversary. This is a perfect whiskey. That's a perfect whiskey. That's a whiskey of the year. That is remarkable. Let me drink this. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. This is the best thing coming out of Kentucky. That is the best thing coming out of Kentucky. I'm going to say that right now. The best thing coming out of Kentucky. That is insane. Wild Turkey, 70th anniversary. Outstanding. It should be first place, but it's not again. Reason why it's not is because these two are very different. This is not as rich as this one. This is very, very chewy. It's very unique. There's no bottle out there that I can say it's like this. It's very unique. You have to like honey. You have to like richness. You gotta like that thickness. You gotta like a whiskey that's a little bit different. If you like cognac, you're gonna like this. Remember, there's a lot of cognacs out there. They're a tad bit thick, a little bit almost like fruity. You're gonna get that some here on here, and also this one over here, man. Let me drink this up. How much would I pay for this? If I was a guy living in Idaho, what's the max that I would pay for this? Idaho! If I couldn't find any stores that had this, and I finally found this on one of the days that I walk in, and they only had one of these. And I live in Idaho. If I live in Idaho, the max I would pay for this if I live in a city like maybe Utah. You know, Utah has one mall. It's the worst. Utah, don't go to Utah. Utah apparently is one of the worst places you go to. It's boring. Anyways, if I live in Idaho or Utah, and I couldn't find this anywhere. Okay, the max that I would pay for this would be $100. That's one bill. That's one Benjamin. That's the max that I would pay. The max that even maybe, you know what? What is $20 more? They got it for $120. What is $20 more? Yeah, you know what? 120. 120. Here you go. 120. I'm never gonna find it again in my. Yes, okay, fine. 120. Now I'm gonna say this. Give it some time, okay? I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna say buy now for that price. Give it some time. See if some of your stores get them over the months. Wait till next year. If next year you can't find this bottle and you had to pay a top price, 120 will be, I think, the price that I would say I'd be okay with after drinking this. After drinking this, and after you guys already know I tore this up. Whiskey of the year. Yeah, I tore this up. 120 I think should be good. 150 is cutting it too. 150 is cutting it too close. There's a little bit too many bottles out there. You could get Maker's Mark, you get Four Roses, and you can get a Buffalo Trace for 150. 150. You get 3 bottles for the price of this. Come on now. No. But this is very unique, very good. And I'm gonna drink this up right now. Whiskey of the year. You guys already know. Wait, let me do this. Let's go. Here we go. Let's drink this up. Man, that's good. That's really, really good. Okay, so here, let me just say this. Mondays. Hard to stream on Mondays. We still gave you the stream. You guys are amazing, okay? You guys are amazing. We gave you a stream. Wait, before I say anything more. Oh, it gotta start to rain. Come on now. Let me just put this. Let me put this in front. It's gonna start to rain on me. Come on now, dog. Come on now. Okay, would I pay? Which one would I pay for? Let me take this out of the way. Oh, it's gonna start to rain on me. Come on now, dog. Okay, which one would I pay $120? A Blanton's bottle, or would I pay for this? This is better than that. I'm gonna say it right now. Wild Turkey's 70th anniversary is a lot better than that one. I would rather pay $120 for this Wild Turkey 70th anniversary if I live in a city that didn't have anything. Then pay $120 for this. I have a lot of bottles. This is one of my empty ones. I have so many empty ones, but I would pay. If I had that choice, I would pay that. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna say this. We're about to end the stream now. It's about to rain on me. And for all of you watching around the world, this is a stream that I didn't cook anything because I have leftover brisket. Yes, I have leftover brisket. You best believe it. I got leftover brisket. Tomorrow I will be cooking on the barbecue. That's a Weber 26-inch. Huge shout out to Ira Soto. I don't know if Ira Soto is back from her vacation. Apparently Ira Soto went to vacation somewhere, and usually when she goes to vacation, she throws away her phone, and she does get laid wherever she goes by top man, yes. And for her, I hope she has a good time in Ibiza, or wherever she's at. Ladies and gentlemen, you guys are amazing. We're going to end the stream on a positive note. Shout out to all of you. Shout out to Edgar Romeo. Shout out to Joe Waters. Shout out to Farm Kitty. Huge shout outs to Farm Kitty. Huge shout outs to Farm Kitty, okay? Farm Kitty with her super chat. Also, huge shout outs to Baby Sanchmo on the stream with a super chat. April with her super chat. Thank you, April. I'm going to say Monday is one of the worst days for me to stream. We still stream. We did get super chats. We didn't get to the 100 mark that we usually do. And let me just say this. We're still going to stream tomorrow. Yes, Tuesday. Don't forget to stream. Don't forget we're going to stream tomorrow. Reaper Crew, you know what time it is. We're number one. For all of you watching around the world, you guys are amazing. Do not forget where your watches. Remember, at the end of the day, you do not need You do not need a Rolex. You do not need a Patek. You do not need an AP. You do not need a RM. You do not need a high-end watch. You wear whatever you want. At the end of the day, every watch tells the time, and it tells the time differently. Make sure to wear a watch. Also, make sure to wear a fragrance. Yes, make sure to wear a fragrance. For all of you watching, make sure to wear a fragrance. Remember, the fragrance doesn't make you. You make the fragrance. Wear the fragrance how you want to. All fragrances are subjective to your own personality. And at the end of the day, doesn't matter if you're ugly or a good-looking man or a good-looking woman, ugly woman, don't matter what it is. Never overspray your fragrance. If you overspray your fragrance, you'll turn from a 10 to a 0 in no time. Don't overspray your fragrance. Also, make sure to drink your good water, Icelandic water, high pH water, pH 8.4 on this son of a gun. 8.4 on this son of a gun. Yes, 8.4. This is my favorite water. My favorite water in the world. I love that water. And on the stream, the winner on the stream wasn't Wild Turkey 70th anniversary, but this is the whiskey of the year. You guys can go rewatch the stream when I put this one on the top pedestal. On the stream, we're going to say this right now. The whiskey that won this one, $200 whiskey. It is worth every penny. I have a backup, obviously. I think I have 2 backups. I don't even know how many backups I have. That is the whiskey of the stream, and that is a winner. I was hoping that maybe something out here punched through, and oh, wait a minute. Put this over here. Woo! Wait, this look good like this? Oh, wait a minute. I'm giving too much praise. I'm giving too much praise to Wild Turkey. Yes. Giving too much praise to Wild Turkey. Giving too much praise to Wild Turkey. You guys know what we end the stream. We end the stream with little positivity to give it to the USA. All of these products are made here in the USA. And at the end of the day, I'm going to say this for all of you watching on the Monday. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Huge shout outs to the USA. U.S. Army, U.S. Navy. You know what? I'm going to say this. Navy. They messed up my college football parlay. Navy, you guys should be ashamed. Anyways, U.S. Navy, U.S. Marines. Shout out to the U.S. Marines. Also, I'm going to say shout out to the Army. The Army, when it comes to football, college football, they're doing great. Shout out to the U.S. Air Force, and shout out to the Space Force over there battling the aliens over there in the moon. Shout out to the Space Force battling the aliens over there in the moon. Shout out to all of you in the chat room. For all of you watching around the world that you're not in the USA, huge shout outs to you. Thank you for tuning in. And also, Reaper Crew, you know what time it is? We're number one. We're number one trending channel on YouTube. We're going to keep it like that. Even though Mondays are horrible, we still stream. You guys are amazing. Thank you, everybody. I see you, chat room. Edgar Romeo, I see you. April, I see you. Type in the chat room right now, and I'll give you a shout out. Joe Waters, I see you. Al Gordon, I see you. Farm Kitty, huge appreciation to Farm Kitty. Cosmic Kitty on the stream, believe was here. Cosmic Kitty, I see you. For all of you watching, thank you, everybody, for tuning in. And am I going to spray more of this tonight? I think I'm going to spray probably more of this tonight. I'm going to have some brisket. Can't wait to have some brisket. Ladies and gentlemen, wait, is this the Wild Turkey? Let me drink this up. Oh, that Wild Turkey is ridiculous, man. That Wild Turkey is real good. Shout outs to Icelandic water. And you guys are amazing. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. What other shout outs can I give? Oof. Let me put it on here. Shout outs to the USA. Shout outs to the USA. Yes, shout outs to the USA. Anyways, we're going to end the stream now. You guys are amazing. I'll see you all tomorrow, Tuesday. Shout outs to Tuesday. And shout outs to the Reaper Crew. Keep it strong. Don't forget, Florida strong. live. Oh, I'm going to give it, there you go. Here's a shout out. I'm going to give a shout out to the Hurricanes. Yes, Hurricanes. University of Miami Hurricanes. College football champions. You guys are amazing. Reaper's officially signing out. I'll see you all tomorrow. By the way, I'm commando right now.